Gentlemen's Club takes on the team of Sir Bradley Charles, the Horn Dogs, and the 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Rory Fox. Welcome to Main Event City as we are set for big time 8-man elimination tag team action here in our main event. And I should say we actually do not know who the fourth member of the Gentlemen's Club team is, but maybe we're about to find out. There's 3X Wrestling Commissioner Todd Countryman, who typically makes the announcements for the Gentlemen's Club, and that seems to be the case here tonight. And maybe I spoke too soon, as yet we are still seeing only 3 wrestling members of the Gentlemen's Club, unless I should say Todd Countryman decides to join the team. Now, we have seen in the past Todd Countryman has joined his team in battle, but he wears a traditional, if you want to call it that, pair of star-spangled or wrestling tights. Here, he's in the collared shirt and tie. As thus, I am not going to suspect that he will be taking part in this bout, but who will be the additional member of the team here tonight? Maybe we're about to find out now.
He's a two-time 3XW heavyweight champion, Brian. And our fourth partner, he's been with us since the very beginning of 3X Wrestling. We'll tell you later.
Oh, come on! Well, he gave us another hint there, as we practically have to complete some CSI work on this one, folks. Apparently the fourth partner, who's going to be added to the match later on, I don't know if that's even fair, has been with the members of the Gentlemen's Club since the very beginning of 3X Wrestling. As we await the entrance of their opponents, the team of Sir Bradley Charles, the Horn Dogs, and the 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, there he is, Rory Fox. This should be a phenomenal battle. Sorry to interrupt Daryl Moon there, as he makes the proper announcements for Mad Dog McDowell and Crotch. But as I said, this should be a phenomenal bout. The Gentlemen's Club, to their credit, is actually undefeated in 8 or 10-man elimination tag team bouts going into tonight. This is the third one the group has competed in. Back at November Knockout, the original November Knockout, last year, they defeated the team of Jimmy Rockwell. Amazingly, Devin Carter was on the team at the time. Mad Dog McDowell and Skylar Pierce. That is the match that ended Skylar Pierce's presidency here in 3X Wrestling, leading us to have Commissioner Todd Countryman as the sole leader of the team. Saw the Gentlemen's Club kind of huddling up on the back entrance ramp as the their opponents make their way around the ring area, you've got to wonder what kind of trick the Gentlemen's Club has up their sleeve tonight, as Brian Ash about attacked the cameraman with that briefcase. Certainly Brian Ash can't be a fan of that briefcase right now, as it was Zach Thompson who used the assist from the briefcase last month to pick up that major win over Brian Ash in order to bring his tag team partner Mike Seidel back to 3X Wrestling. Back in June of this year, in a 10-man elimination tag team bout that featured all 4 members of the Gentlemen's Club, all 4 wrestling members that is, and Todd Countryman in action, they defeated the team of Mark Sterling, Zach Thompson, the Horn Dogs, and Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black. And now it all comes down to this. Is this the foursome that will finally get one over on the entire conglomerate that is the Gentlemen's Club? We have the rookie, Sir Bradley Charles, handpicked by Rory Fox, who considers SBC perhaps the top rookie in the United States today. We have the Horn Dogs, longtime rival of the Gentlemen's Club. This is a rivalry that goes back over a year and a half, folks. And they are perhaps the best team that's never held the tag team championships. Unfortunately, they lost a shot at the tag team titles last month to Devin Carter and Casanova. As we learned earlier in the evening, Casanova, typically the 4th member of the Gentlemen's Club, is on assignment, so to speak, in Milan, Italy tonight. Rory Fox checking out the opposition. He is the reigning 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, defeated Gage Octane in a one-on-one match back at the Clobberpalooza Classic 3. Very controversial bout, which featured Rory Fox's own father throwing his chair from the crowd and nailing Brian Ash in the back from ringside. And what, quite frankly, was a scary situation, and certainly I don't advise any of the fans of 3X Wrestling to get physically involved in any battles. As we get going here, Mad Dog McDowell starting off with Gage Octane. It's the powerhouse. Takes on the technician that is Gage Octane. I should say he's a very underhanded technician, but a technician nonetheless. Your referee, Steve Veely, who's certainly no love lost between himself and all the members of the Gentlemen's Club. They've attacked Steve Veely, they've wrestled against Steve Veely, and here we are tonight, the latest chapter of the Gentlemen's Club trying to reign supreme over 3XW. Crowd firmly behind Mad Dog McDowell. He's one of the most popular wrestlers in 3X Wrestling. He truly is an all-around good guy, folks. Does a lot of charity work outside the ring. He's always there for the kids. And despite his menacing large nature, he's actually quite the computer whiz. Some applause for Steve Veely. Well deserved, I may add. He's a hard-working fellow. Certainly, I wouldn't want to have another official in a bout involving the Gentlemen's Club. He's, you know, despite the history between the Gentlemen's Club and Veely, he's certain to call this one straight up. It's clearly the collar and elbow tie-up by Octane certainly is not going to work against the likes of an athlete the size of Mad Dog McDowell. He is the largest athlete in 3X Wrestling by a pure weight standpoint, just over 300 pounds. As here comes Devin Carter. Comes in about 262 himself. He's a big man by professional wrestling standards. Collar and elbow tie-up. Whoa, look at that show of strength. Unbelievable. So that really threw Devin Carter for a loop. Now the tag goes into the 2-time former champion Brian Ash, the man who trained Mad Dog McDowell. And he's also the man that turned his back on his former protege last March in tag team action. You know, Brian Ash came to the aid of Mad Dog McDowell after that heavyweight title match with Jeremy Wyatt in February. That match can be seen at 3xwrestling.com. And so far, Brian Ash has shown he has a bit of an advantage. Look at that. Mad Dog McDowell cannot get the power edge on his trainer. Oh, look at that. This is a despicable slap to the face. Mad Dog charges, nails him quickly with the forearms. Irish whip. Big splash. Brian Ash already tags out. At this point in the bout, big hip tops there. The Gentlemen's Club is certainly at a disadvantage as they only have 3 men to compete against the foursome of the Horn Dogs, SBC, and Fox. This could be a pin here. But you've got to wonder, with our commissioner at ringside, apparently has cleared the way for the 4th member of the Gentlemen's Club to just enter the match at any point. Nice double team move there by the Horn Dogs. As Crotch, the smallest competitor in the bout, has entered the ring. But don't let his size fool you. He's a tremendous athlete and actually a real high-quality technician. Very unorthodox style, as I'm sure we'll see at some point in this bout. Big knee drop. Likes to use a lot of hip thrusting to add extra leverage to his holds. Eye gouge by Octane provides the opening to tag in Devin Carter. Big arm drag. Surprising there. Look at that. Quickly into the head scissors, and there's that hip thrusting I'm talking about. Really cranking on the neck. Wow, practically a submission move here. Look at this technique by Crotch. That's one way to pull your opponent to the corner for the tag as Rory Fox makes his first appearance in this bout. Head scissors by Rory Fox. Oh, he had a hold of the ropes for leverage. He's certainly a fan favorite, but Rory Fox, he's not going to be one to let the rules of professional wrestling get in the way of an advantage over his opponents. Big double hip toss there as SBC makes his way into the bout. The Gentlemen's Club, the current incarnation, consists of 4 former 3X Wrestling heavyweight champions, as well as the longtime commissioner of 3X Wrestling, Todd Countryman. Major opportunity here for Sir Bradley Charles and the Horn Dogs, going up against men who have held titles that they have never held. SBC has yet to taste championship gold, and for that matter, neither has Crotch. Mad Dog McDowell, a former Pure Wrestling champion. Big power slam, that could be all. Todd Countryman and Brian Ash has made it known they are aiming for a future heavyweight title shot against Rory Fox, especially after that defeat to Gage Octane suffered. Oh, big move, sit down splash. Running crotch crunch there, almost got the Duke over Devin Carter after a tremendous setup by the full Nelson bomb there by Mad Dog McDowell. Just a hammering blow. Mad Dog McDowell loves to use that strength advantage. He's also a tremendous brawler. Brian Ash pulls Devin Carter out of the way, as that charge did not work there. Whoa! Big double team maneuver. The flapjack into the cutter there, and Mad Dog McDowell's down, and that's a pin. Wow! Just like that, we have our first elimination of the match. And now we're down to an even 3-on-3, yet we're awaiting the arrival of the 4th member of the Gentlemen's Club team. Now look at this, it's a total Donnybrook. Steve Bealey just standing back, you can't blame him, folks. I mean, oh my God. Crotch toss clear across the ring by Brian Ash. Rory Fox nailed Gage Octane to the mat, and now he's firing in those blows on Brian Ash in the corner. Sir Bradley Charles more than holding his own against Devin Carter. As Crotch stomps away. Oh, big double axe handle by Octane, and it looks like Crotch will be the next competitor in this bout. Going toe-to-toe with Gage Octane. Octane and Devin Carter using a variation of that 3D-like maneuver that Casanova and Carter use to finish off opponents in typical matches. We've also seen them go tremendously. Look at that, Todd Countryman inserting himself, that little rat. We've also seen, oh, this is despicable. Come on, Bealey, turn around. Turn around, ref. Oh, and Rory Fox and SBC, you can't be distracting Bealey even more. Come on, guys. Got to keep your frustrations in check if you're going to make it to the pay window here in 3X Wrestling. Or at least channel that frustration in a positive manner. And this is not a positive moment in the career of Crotch right here, folks. Let's look at this, a double standing stalling suplex. Well, looks like they're, yes, it's like transferred over to Brian Ash. The equilibrium has been all knocked out of sorts of Crotch. Crushed into the corner there. Very unique double team move by the Gentlemen's Club. But they're all savvy veterans, know exactly what to do in the ring with their opponents at almost all times. Crotch desperately needs to get a tag here, as it's been basically a 4-on-1 assault on him the previous 2 minutes. All 4 members of the Gentlemen's Club have been with 3X Wrestling since the very first event, Genesis, back in July of 2005. That is where Brian Ash won, became the first ever 3XW heavyweight champion. Big knee drop there by Carter. Good save there by SBC. Gotta love the gusto of the rookie. And SBC has certainly performed very well in his rookie year here in 3X Wrestling. Very well-traveled competitor, trained by Lance Storm, as Crotch thrusts his way up, hoping to get a vertical base here. Oh, and a toss of the hair once again for the 3rd match this evening. We have seen a long-haired competitor face the effects of having such a unique hairstyle. You know, Rory Fox, we should note, used to also have long hair, and he actually cut it prior to New Year's Revenge back in January, where he was set to have a 2 out of 3 falls bout with Jeremy Wyatt for the heavyweight title. And he cut it simply to give himself a strategic advantage, not have the distraction of the long hair flying in his face. Almost paid off for him on that night. Devin Carter went for the clothesline miss. Beautiful move by Crotch, tilt-a-whirl into a DDT. Thought he was going to go for a head scissors, but he went around another 180. It's Gage Octane. Oh! Big enziguri. This is Crotch's opportunity to get the tag. Brian Ash, though. What a difference maker. 6'4", 275 pounds. And what a tremendous right hand. Right to the mush. Crotch. Irish whip. Ash charges. 2 feet to the face. Ooh, crossbody from the second rope, caught by Ash. Not the right approach for the 150-pounder to take against the 2-time former champion. He's got him up for the Devastator. Nails him. Nails him. He's got his eye right on the corner. Good strategic pin by Brian Ash, as he had his eye firmly on his opponents in case they were coming in to break up the pin. A tremendously experienced wrestler is Brian Ash. What's interesting about the Gentlemen's Club is that all the members have actually feuded with one another at one point in the history of 3X Wrestling, but now they are one combined force, thanks to the efforts of Todd Countryman, and perhaps his pocketbook as well. So now we're down to a 3-on-2 advantage, 4-on-2 if you count that additional mystery member, if there truly is one. I wonder at this point what Todd Countryman has up his sleeve. But certainly it does not look good right now for Rory Fox and the rookie Sir Bradley Charles against these three former 3X Wrestling heavyweight champions. Combined 6 title rings between the three of them, and that's just the heavyweight title. As Devin Carter is a 3-time champion, the only man to ever hold the title 3 times. Gage Octane, a 1-time champion, held it for a very long time, only to lose it to Carter. Raked to the eyes by Rory Fox, doing everything he can to get back to his corner to get a tag. But now he's been knocked to the floor. There's Countryman. Gotta watch out for him, Rory. Oh, Devin Carter, though. As Steve Bealey's being distracted in the ring right now by Brian Ash. Crowd really getting on Devin Carter's case. Cover. Rory Fox desperately needs to get the tag. I mean, he's as tough as they come. But right now, facing these odds, if he were to leave the rookie Sir Bradley Charles alone, he would be ripe for the pickets. Rory Fox won the heavyweight title in July in just an absolutely phenomenal ladder match with Jeremy Wyatt. Ooh, big foot there by Devin Carter, right to the chest. As right now, it doesn't look like they're targeting any one point of Rory Fox's body, going more for the multiple man attacks, the power-based maneuvers, the strikes, if you will. Just pure thug-type brawling tactics. Rory Fox got the tag, though. Steve Bealey did not see it. Steve Bealey did not see the tag, unfortunately. Bradley Charles arguing the situation, and that allows the Gentlemen's Club a 3-on-1 advantage over Rory Fox. Last month we saw the Gentlemen's Club even help Ryan Slade to defeat Rory Fox for the title. Unfortunately, it did not pay off. We also saw Brian Ash viciously assault Rory Fox after the Battle Royal that Slade won to earn the title shot. Rory Fox, ever the sportsman, he's a real high-quality guy. Wanted just to shake Ryan Slade's hand. Slade denied that, and Brian Ash attacked him from behind. Fox fights back up to his feet. Sit out hip toss by Octane. Cover. SBC better get in there. No. Kick out by Rory Fox. Once again, SBC drawn into the ring by the veterans, distracting Steve Bealey and giving a 3-on-1 advantage against Rory Fox. Sound strategy on the part of the Gentlemen's Club. Raking the eyes on the ropes. Classic technique. Classic underhanded tactics by Brian Ash, who was trained by Harley Race as well as Dory Funk Jr. Certainly the heritage of those two former NWA World Champions can be seen in Brian Ash's wrestling. SBC doesn't fall for it that time. Come on, Brad, stand your ground. Oh, come on. SBC thought the better of it. Finally was goaded in, but thankfully Rory Fox found his way to the ring apron. He's a savvy veteran himself, folks, a 10-year pro. He's been featured on MTV, competed a number of times in the WWE. Big sit-down slam there by Brian Ash, slamming the full body weight on top of the chest of Rory Fox. Ooh, big jab. Look, Rory Fox fighting back. Irish whip, reversal by Ash. Big double clothesline. Both men are down. And with the beating Rory Fox has been taking, quite frankly, that has given not only SBC a lot of time to recharge, but Devin Carter and Gage Octane as well. Brian Ash gets the tag. Rory Fox gets the tag to SBC, who nails Octane with that big forearm style clothesline. Irish whip, leg lariat. an old Lance Storm specialty. As he's got Octane up. Screwplex, that could be all. Kick out by Sir Bradley Charles. Great resiliency on the part of the rookie. Despite being a rookie, Bradley Charles is very well traveled. Northern Light suplex off the reversal with a bridge pin. Octane gets out. SBC has competed in Australia as well as Canada. Big jawbreaker there. Here comes Spine Tingler. Bradley Charles is down. Octane is not going for the pin though. Slow to cover. Kick out by Bradley Charles. Unbelievable. That was Octane's top maneuver, and Sir Bradley Charles kicked out. All the credit in the world to Sir Bradley Charles to kick out of that one. I don't know how he pulled it off. Octane looks like he's going for a pile driver, a power bomb. Doesn't work though. Back body drop by Sir Bradley Charles. SBC kick to the midsection. Go for the DDT, no catches. Devin Carter coming in. Wow, great maneuver, a complete shot DDT combo. And he covers and pins Gage Octane. And the rookie has defeated a former 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Gage Octane, the first man eliminated for his team. Devin Carter goes for the tasty treat on the inside, misses. SBC's got him up. Nails him. That's the long kiss goodnight, folks. That's what he calls it. And it gets the Duke again. This is unprecedented. A rookie has pinned. Brian Ash quickly goes for the cover. But the rookie, Sir Bradley Charles, has pinned two former 3X Wrestling Heavyweight Champions, not to mention the fact that Devin Carter is a current 3X Wrestling Tag Team Champion, and now he gets out of the Devastator. Could he finish the Gentlemen's Club off right here, folks? Be the most sensational effort we've ever seen on the part of one athlete here in 3X Wrestling in one match. Uh-oh, Brian Ash falls on top. Kick out, though. Bradley Charles comes in about 205, 210 pounds, still severely outweighed by the 275-pounder here, but he's more than holding his own. He's really taking it to Ash. Oh my God, sit-out powerbomb. And that is all for the rookie. Phenomenal effort on the rookie. Now we are down to one-on-one as Rory Fox takes on Brian Ash. Should be noted, there may or may not be still an additional member to the Gentlemen's Club team. Todd Countryman's headed toward it. Big flying clothesline off the top rope. Grounds the big man. Rory Fox going full speed ahead, and you can't blame him. Fast and Furious is the way to attack Brian Ash right now, as the big man is grounded. Two big drop kicks into an Oklahoma roll. Cradle pin. Kick out by Brian Ash. Big DDT. Rory Fox has got to get a cover here. Covers him. Kick out by Brian Ash. Almost a 3 count. As you heard Steve Bealey himself even start to say 3. Rory Fox going for a big slam. Brian Ash fights it off. Those past 3 eliminations, big charging clothesline by Ash, happened really in a span of less than 2 or 3 minutes. Rory Fox caught off the crossbody attempt. Fall-away slam by Brian Ash. Great to see these two finally go one-on-one. So look at this. He's going for the Texas Cloverleaf. No, Ash fights it off. Ash is trying to fight it off. Nailing him with those right crosses. Rory Fox adjusts though. Going for a Boston Crab now. Smart move considering the size of Brian Ash's leg. He's got him over. He's got him over in the center of the ring. Oh, wait, there's the music. There's the music. The entrance lights have come up. Brian Ash taps out. Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Steve Bealey just clotheslined Rory Fox. What is this all about? Rory Fox went after Bealey. I am at a loss, folks. So we heard the entrance lights come on, the music play. Well, Brian Ash tapped out. That should have been it. But Brian Ash, that's Rory Fox up for the Devastator. Nails it. Bealey counts the 3. Calls for the bell. The Gentlemen's Club has won the match. Oh, and you know what? This is sickening. It's all starting to come together, folks. Well, that's a major announcement for the heavyweight title, be Ash against Fox. But more pressing matters, Steve Bealey, a man who's been at the throats of the Gentlemen's Club for going on 2 years now, has just joined the Gentlemen's Club. I have never, ever expected anything like this, and I am sick to my stomach. And the Gentlemen's Club has gotten one more member stronger as the growth process continues. This is a disgraceful